Off the top at 6, all eyes on Ida, the system growing to a Category 2 hurricane and expected to strengthen even more as it aims right for Louisiana.
Task force teams from South Florida loading up truckloads of equipment heading to the Gulf Coast, ready to respond to search and rescue efforts. Ida is expected to make landfall tomorrow, 16 years to the day after Hurricane Katrina devastated the area. And these are live pictures out of New Orleans. You see one side of the interstate there headed out of that area.
People just trying to get out of there, and that's where we find Local 10's Roy Ramos live on the ground in the storm zone where final preps are underway as residents brace for impact. Roy, what are you seeing out there?
Sanella and Laren, well, we're actually standing right off of Lake Pontchartrain, and you can see the conditions right here behind me. Getting a little choppy. You could call this the calm before the storm because we do know that Hurricane Ida is moving right through the Gulf of Mexico. Warm waters expected to strengthen that storm, and for that reason these residents are not taking any chances. They're boarding up, they're placing those sandbags outside of their doors, and the advice from the mayor at this point is no longer to try and evacuate, but rather to hunker down.
We need to make sure that you are in a safe place, everyone.
Hurricane Ida slowly creeping north through the Gulf of Mexico and expecting to strengthen as it moves across warmer waters. Its projected path making landfall near New Orleans Sunday night, and for that reason, residents are preparing as best they can. From business owners boarding up.
They certainly are taking it serious because we've gotten so many calls and we just can't keep up with the volume right about now.
To heavy traffic delays coming with locals choosing not to weather the storm and evacuate.
What's the plan now?
Now I'm trying to rent a car and get out of here. I tried to catch a plane back, but they didn't have any flights available.
Nicole Bronner told me she just arrived to Louisiana for vacation and an air show. Those plans changing quickly, landing in New Orleans and quickly driving far away from where Ida will make landfall.
What are they saying? What are you hearing about the storm?
That it's going to be pretty bad.
New Orleans Mayor Latoya Cantrell called for a voluntary evacuation Friday, and many heeding the warnings as we saw traffic delays and rental vehicles sold out.
Prepare yourselves. If you're going to leave, you need to do that now.
Many choosing to make sure they were gone before Ida arrived.
Just more so just taking precaution. I'd rather be safe than sorry.
While others are now questioning their decision to stay.
Are you a little worried?
Yeah, it's scary.
And as we come back out live, you can see residents there just taking in the views off of Lake Pontchartrain. Again, the water's becoming very choppy, and we do know that police officers are here in this area making sure that everyone does stay safe. The conditions here expected to deteriorate over the next 24 hours. We are going to have updates for you throughout our newscast on both WSFL at 10 and Local 10 at 11. Laren, Sanella.
And Roy, 16 years ago when Hurricane Katrina did barrel through roughly that similar area there, we saw catastrophic damage, flooding. How confident are the residents there in that levee system?
So, Sanella, following Hurricane Katrina and that levee system giving way, $14 billion were invested in a new levee system. And I did get a chance to ask residents about how confident they were in that levee system and how confident they were it would keep them safe as Hurricane Ida moved through. They said they would just have to wait and see. For now, here in New Orleans, Roy Ramos, Local 10 News.